Yeet!
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we'll see Denzel Perryman, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Raiders and the Titans, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception. But this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
And the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions.
Carr going to throw right away. And this one is going to be off.
A powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
2 yards the long out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Not the best to start here. We know they're on a 2-game skid. 3 and out.
I'm sure during this losing streak, hopefully you've got one of those confident defenses that says, we'll take care of that. Hopefully you'll get back on track soon.
Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stat...
3. On play action, they'll throw. And
the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill, he's got it complete. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw, Tannehill. And this is going to be
on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 22. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Raiders will take
them offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. First. To throw, it's Carr. Gets past 1 man. Call it a 2 here to begin the season. But they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight here.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he's going to have another first down, operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And they're going to stop him.
Game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And a short gain drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Carr. Out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses.
Scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route. Just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of worse than 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr, slant to Adams. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane.
On 1st and goal. Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown, get what they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes. Drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. And he won't.
Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first time. I'll try to do better here. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup, a seat from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And good running there as he'll take this all the way.
The line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And a 6-yard.
Turning into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
In the back. Offense.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. And finding the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And he's going to be marked down just back to the ground now. It's Henry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 20.
So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here you go, right here.
Here's Tannehill. He's got Hooper on the out route. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Henry is not going to advance very.
He's making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd down and goal. Tannehill. And it's a Titans touchdown. Robert Woods, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. There was no going through the...
And score a touchdown.
Bullock good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be up 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across mid.
In pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune in, able to find him in this type of a situation.
It's a jet sweep. This is Renfro. And good penetration. On second down, Jacobs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
Carr now on first down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone. To throw his Carr. Touchdown Raiders. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 75. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 now as they will send this one away. And they will Ryan Tannehill now leading his offense back out there. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well.
Body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Henry again on second down.
And his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs at the 44-yard line. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Offense.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
That one, hence the decline.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some first and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And just a couple yards there down to the 17-8. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll take it from the 8.
See if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's at the cornerback position.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5.
And stops him short, bring up a 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right? A gain of 3 last play. Shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't...
Extra point on the touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense,
if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone.
Carr now to throw. Powering forward. The throw taken. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Carr to throw. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. And that is...
It was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Quickly a slant to Renfro. Quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now another timeout to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not.
Maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
A second down
defense.
Now Carr. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Credit to the defense forcing that incompletion.
The kick by Carlson is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get...
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in that one. Mecole Hardman, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. DJ Moore, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. Brandon Cooks, a touchdown reception. On now to a check on the next-gen stats for the Raiders in that first half. And even though they've got the lead, they're likely going over ways they can improve the running game, as they didn't find a whole lot of success in those first 2 quarters. And meanwhile, for the Titans, they had a little bit more success on the ground than their opponents did. And that just set them up well for the second half to come.
Game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And it sails over the end line. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half we saw fair
well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
In the run-up to the NFL draft. Size, style, play speed, almost an exact clone. And now they're trying to use him the exact same way. He produces a nice catch there.
Now it's Tannehill. And Woods has it complete. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tannehill on third down. Another targeting catch for Robert Woods.
You know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Delay of game, offense.
Series after the delay of game, 1st and 15. Again, Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to be close to a first pick here this afternoon. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Play. Defensive front out leverage the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
As they convert on 4th. Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
That is carrying the ball behind them, can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down and 4. Tannehill running to slow. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
It's up and good to make it off by the Austin Hooper touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to catch.
And he's building off of a 123-catch, 1,500-yard season. Now, of course, in Raiders black and silver instead of Packers green and gold.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I like the boldness of that play call from the offensive coordinator because he wasn't daunted.
It's 1st and 10. Carr. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he gets it down to the 32.
Of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And a reinforcement. Titans now here for 3rd down. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he is going to... Carlson able to put this one through.
And the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And that'll zone for a touchback. A time again to see what Ryan Tannehill and the Titans can do. And the numbers.
And the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. And he takes it all the way down to the... Now, as his sensational afternoon continues, well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse.
And he was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. He's got Hooper on the short connection. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there. And a
could have seen from Derrick Henry without his injury last season because he was on pace to be the first ever player with multiple 2,000-yard seasons. Even in only 8 games, he still finished 9th in the NFL in rushing. Simply put, an incredible accomplishment.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And the offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now here's Here's a look for to 4. Bullock's kick is good, and high fives for that.
They're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Vegas offense ready for their next.
Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it.
Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he's able to get it back to right around. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take it.
But he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead. You're exactly right. Hold on. A touchdown. Austin Hooper with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this. Bullock good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably in 10 at their own 19-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Much more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to get this beyond. Carr going to throw. The slant connects. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Here's back-to-back catches for the. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Carr.
It's in. Stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. Into the red zone, it's Carr. It's complete to Cole. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Huddle, they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
It took a sack on 1st and goal, but that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
This will be caught at about the 5. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again. Here are
These guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point.
And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it, and they'll take it out to the 25. Derrick Henry.
Because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. Scrimmage the 43 on 2nd and 4. Here's Tannehill. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They give him 13 yards. 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Henry up the middle. And to the 30.
That's the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's going to get it down.
Like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around camp. Tannehill. Got his man complete over the 9-yard line. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing again on second down. Tannehill. Phillips has
101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline.
Turn that around in this game.
Last week was commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the U.
And it's a Titans touchdown. Make that now 4 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And his guys will turn 10 plays. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the 10 play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Crossing route, and he's got his man. It's Renfro. He'll reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're able to get this one. Now Carr. Able to connect with Jacobs. Here's Carr. Connecting with Renfro. And they're born in California, played his high school ball in Texas, had quarterback written all over it. And it's complete at 30. Carr. And that's going to be in.
Did you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
And this is intercept. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And that's defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Tennessee, they're into the win column.